You land on your ear.
So give us a update on the Leaf.
Yeah, we're completely on schedule. Started productions in September, and we're now 12 months away from the first vehicles arriving in the United States, December 2010.
So you started production in September of this year or of next year? Okay.
Well, yeah, 2010.
What are these stats on it? It's still about 125 mile range, 120 mile range?
Yeah, we're 100 miles of range against the LA4 test cycle. The car is a 5-passenger vehicle, about a compact car size. Again, 90 mile an hour top speed. You can use this car your daily commute. It's your everyday driver that you have in your household.
What are they going to be the big convincer? What are the things you have to convince consumers to go electric for? I mean, they love the feel, the drive of it, but is range anxiety still a big deal, or?
Yeah, range anxiety. I mean, that may be the new disease that's out there. We don't have a pill for it, but we have technology. I mean, as the car rolls out, again, people are just going to have to get used to and understand that they drive less than 40 miles a day. So with a car with 100 miles of range, the convenience is you'll never have to go to a gas station. You can recharge your car out of your own garage at night. You wake up every morning with a full tank, and you're able to go and do your daily drive. So, and you're zero emission all the time.
How about the Disneyland question? People always say, "Oh my God, twice a year I have to drive to Disneyland or take a 300-mile trip."
Sure, this car's not for you. It's your second car in your household fleet. That's a rental car. That's something else. Again, this is a car you use every day, and that's your primary car. Those 3 or 4 times a year you need to take a longer trip. Most people have access to another car.
Now, how much is it going to cost, roughly?
Roughly. We haven't announced pricing yet. We're still about 8 months away from official pricing announcement, but the guidance that we're giving is we're not going to be charging a price premium. What I mean by that is think of family sedan pricing.
Okay.
So Altimas, navigation system, telematics. Again, an Altima well equipped like this car is, that's about the price range we're looking at.
Like 30,000?
Roughly. Again, I'm not going to identify a range. And again, that's before the incentives. The federal government has a $7,500 federal tax credit.
Oh, so it'll be
car.
Comparable with gas-burning cars before the $7,500 and before any state credits.
Exactly.
So that's going to bring it way below. Now, does that price though include the battery price?
Yes. Now again, we're studying exactly our final go-to-market strategy. One of the things we are looking at is leasing, and there's a lot of reasons for it. One, that federal tax credit that I was talking about. At the moment of purchase, that tax credit could be 10, 12 months in the future when you fill out your actual tax return.
Yeah, it's not there in the gate.
It's not,
right.
not there at the point of sale. So in a leasing transaction, we could apply some of that to the lease price, so you could get benefit as a consumer from day one versus waiting for it. That's one of the reasons we're looking at it. Second reason, some consumers are going to be concerned because this is new technology, and they're worried that a second generation or a third generation battery is going to come out and theirs will be obsolete.
Yeah, the first one might wear out after a few years.
We want to take that worry off of you and take that. We know. We have confidence in the battery. We don't want people to worry about it. So that's another reason why leasing is something we're studying.
Okay. But it could be either way or both, or?
We haven't decided. We're studying all of it, and we're actually going out, and as we're on the tour, we're doing consumer research and asking people as they come drive the car. We have a separate consumer study going out to ask people, okay, what would your reaction be? What would you think? We want to get their input.
Now in America, are you going to do the battery swapping? Nissan Renault is doing some of that in Israel, where some of the cars you'll take the battery out and put a new one in. And
yeah, we're doing that on the Renault side of the house in Israel and possibly Denmark, but we're not going to do it in the United States. No.
Why not? Just too much to worry about at the moment, or?
Well, again, it's the technology that we think is going to prevail. We don't know yet globally. We probably be 4 or 5 different business models that emerge globally. So we're testing that business model in Israel. In the United States, fast charging. I mean, the cars will come equipped with fast charging, which means you can get 0 to 80% state of charge in 26 minutes. Very simple.
From 240 volts, or is it higher?
It's 480 volts.
Okay.
480 volts. So
don't do this at home. But if there's going to be
don't do it at home. But again, here in the Bay Area, they're looking at putting in fast charge stations in San Diego. There'll be 50 of those fast charge stations in San Diego. Phoenix, Tucson will have them. Seattle, the state of Oregon. So you'll see fast stations actually go in starting in September, and they'll be up and running by December. And again, as the cars roll out, they'll have access to 26-minute complete recharge.
Hey, one last thing is on the battery. You worked with NEC on developing that. It's a lithium polymer battery.
Yes, it's a lithium-ion manganese is the chemistry, and it is polymer in it. Think of a battery now as about an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So they're thin, and there are 4 cells that make up a module, and 48 modules make up the pack. So it's actually very simple.
Now, what makes your pack better than, because the performance and the numbers you guys are talking about are pretty good.
They are. They are. We've been working on lithium-ion batteries. Nissan has for 17 years. So our engineers have been hard at work, generation after generation, improving and improving and improving. Till now we have a chemistry, we have a design, and we are very confident in its performance and its stability and its range and its durability to now go into mass production. So our partner, NEC, had the expertise in mass production. We had the expertise in the cell and the battery, and that's how the two companies came together.
Great, thank you very much.
Great, thank you.